It was Rahul Gandhi's Amethi homecoming, his first since being made Congress president, and he was welcomed by posters that hailed him as anything from Lord Ram to Lord Krishna, the charioteer who would take the Congress towards a bright new golden future. But as all the rhetoric around the Congress president continued, it seems that the Janta of Amethi was sending out a slightly different message. On his home turf, Rahul Gandhi's bhakti continued, performing a puja for Makar Sankranti in Amethi. Before that, beginning his two-day visit by offering prayers at the Hanuman temple in Bacharwa. While Rahul Gandhi was invoking God, some seemed to see in him God itself. So here is the Congress president, portrayed as Lord Krishna, acting as charioteer, steering the Congress into the next era. Then, these posters going up in Amethi, pitting a Lord Ram like Rahul Gandhi against Modi, shown as the embodiment of Ravan.
अगर पोस्टर से ही राहुल गांधी को प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनना है तो बन जाए। देश के लोगों के दिल में जगह बनानी पड़ती है। आज गरीबों के दिल में राहुल गांधी नहीं बल्कि नरेंद्र मोदी हैं।
But no divine intervention could save the new Congress president from this anger. Supposedly local residents venting at the lack of development.
हम लोग सर राहुल गांधी की गलत नीतियों का विरोध कर रहे हैं। क्यों राहुल गांधी का विरोध कर रहे हैं? यहाँ सर वो हमारे एमपी 15 साल से यहाँ से कोई विकास नहीं किया। अब स्कूटर फैक्ट्री बंद है, हम बेरोजगार हैं। हम लोग हमको कोई रोजगार नहीं दिया। स्कूटर फैक्ट्री में जमीन हमारी ले ली गई, लेकिन कोई जमीन हम लोगों के एकदम बेरोजगार है, न कोई शिक्षा है, कुछ नहीं। अब आज आए हैं हमको लोगों को बताने।
वो अध्यक्ष बनने के बाद भी उसी जगह पर है जहां वो पहले थे। आज भी उनकी जनता यहाँ से उनसे नाराज है, रुष्ट है, क्योंकि उन्होंने यहाँ कोई विकास नहीं किया।
The anger manifested also in posters that welcome back the missing MP of Amethi, giving enough ammunition to the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister to take a dig. After the Gujarat experiment, it's clear that the Congress is carrying forward its temple tactics in other states too. But with the 2019 election seeing a tough fight, especially in Amethi, will there be enough Shakti in Rahul's Bhakti? With Kumar Abhishek in Amethi, Bureau Report, India Today. Okay, joining us now in the People's Court, Gaurav Bhatia, spokesperson of the BJP, senior journalist Sabha Naqvi, and the first question to Congress spokesperson Sanjay Jha. Mr. Jha, fresh from the success of Gujarat and after being made the Congress president, why did the people of Amethi not welcome Mr. Gandhi as the Ram and the Krishna that the Congress workers portrayed him as?
Padmaja, firstly, good evening, and I want to tell you that I saw the entire episode play out in Amethi, and it's very evident that the Bharatiya Janata Party's political desperation is manifesting itself every day. I mean, you know, they seem to be clearly obsessed with what Mr. Gandhi does, where he travels, what he says. I mean, they react with such vehemence and, you know, what I call as a vituperative outburst against Mr. Gandhi is pretty much reaching a point of paranoia. I mean, today Mr. Gandhi has visited Amethi. He's assumed a big role. I think he's setting the narrative and the agenda in the country by questioning Mr. Modi's government's performance on foreign policy,
so you're saying these
economy,
people who were on the street were BJP men?
The social schisms that have happened.
You're saying that the BJP planned all of this?
Well, I can tell you the Bharatiya Janata Party is orchestrating. The BJP has orchestrated a very deep-rooted plan to try and, in whichever way possible, disturb wherever Mr. Rahul Gandhi goes. It's not just in UP. Okay. I mean, you know that wherever he's travelled, they have tried to stop him, they have protested, and this is a party that at the end of the day is fascist in its inherent character.
All these people in Amethi are your men?
You know, Padmaja, for a Congress spokesperson, these have all become standard replies. Every time, if there is genuine discontent among the people of Amethi, they start blaming the BJP. But I did expect my friend Sanjay Jha to start by condemning the kind of posters that have surfaced, put in by the Congress workers. Again, making very, very derogatory pictures in the posters. That's not acceptable. Second, I think Rahul Gandhi is to be blamed for whatever has happened in Amethi. The reason is he's been MP of Amethi, but he has never cared for the people of Amethi. And as a public representative, he should be facing these tough questions that surface from the soil of Amethi. These people want to ask Mr. Rahul Gandhi that you were in power for 10 years and why couldn't you think of us? Why did the food park not come on time? At that time, I remember the Congress blamed the Samajwadi Party government that they are not providing land to UPA, and suddenly Samajwadi Party became their ally. So all these U-turns have eroded the credibility of Mr. Rahul Gandhi, and now in a short span of time, in 3.5 years, it is under Narendra Modi ji's government. Also, Yogi Adityanath ji has been working to ensure that Amethi progresses. The people of Amethi see development, which has never been the motto or the working style of the Congress. Rather, they are busy communalizing every state that their leaders visit. We saw the temple hopping done by Mr. Rahul Gandhi in Gujarat, could not yield results. And now in Uttar Pradesh, Rahul Gandhi is shown as Lord Krishna, Lord Rama. This is what the people of Uttar Pradesh want. They are questioning you. Have the courage to face them and answer some tough questions.
Answers to tough questions, so it's much easier to show that Mr. Gandhi is Ram or he's Krishna, he's above reproach. Is it, Mr. Jha?
Well, Padmaja, I think it's rather absurd of my good friend Gaurav. I personally have a lot of respect for Gaurav. I don't respect the party he represents nowadays. But I can tell you this, I mean, Mr. Gandhi's won 3 successive Lok Sabha elections from Amethi, routing Smriti Irani in the last one. I think the truth is, I don't want to have the laundry list of achievements of the Congress party in developmental projects, both social, economic, etc. in Amethi. I'm not going to do that. The truth is, at the ground level, BJP is slipping not just in UP but across the country. I think the narrative is completely, shall we say, transforming by the week, and I think the BJP is probably seeing the writing on the wall. So we expect Padmaja, the BJP
from
to become a
Vikas, now
lot
we are
more
going into
aggressive.
Ram, Krishna, people are going to be embodiments of gods themselves. Is that the narrative transition you're talking about? Because from a bhakt,
Padmaja, let me tell you,
God itself.
No, Padmaja, I want to make this point here. No, Padmaja, let me answer that. No, it's a serious question. It's a serious question. I'll answer that very quickly. Number one, the Hindutva of the BJP is not the Hinduism that India is all about. And I think we need to make that differentiation. The BJP is about the Hindutva defined by Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, whose Hindu Mahasabha was responsible for the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the nation. Hinduism is a religion that embraces a very eclectic faiths, is highly tolerant, and doesn't ever propagate hate and violence with the BJP and the RSS do. So I think let's never kind of confuse Hinduism with Hindutva. Hindutva is the BJP and the RSS game plan for political mobilization.
Very quickly, Gaurav Bhatia, because I need to bring in Sabha as well.
I would like to just inform Sanjay Jha ji that as a member of parliament, it is the duty of Mr. Rahul Gandhi to raise issues from his constituency in the parliament. Do you know how many questions he's asked? Leave alone Amethi, he's asked 0 questions in the parliament regarding any issue. So therefore we all know his attendance is 40% in the parliament, and he has said poverty is a state of mind. So now a leader who thinks poverty is a state of mind will definitely not work to alleviate poverty or work for the people of the constituency. And now Congress has lost the narrative. They're doing negative politics, and people of Karnataka soon would also teach them a lesson for all the negative politics that they have been doing.
Okay, and Sabha, now I want to bring you in because you had a very interesting perspective. Gujarat, Karnataka, and now from the looks of it, even the Lok Sabha elections, going by what we saw Mr. Rahul Gandhi doing today in Amethi. This is it. Congress is Hinduism, Hinduism is Congress. Is that the message that we are going to see going into 2019?
I think there are two or three very interesting, Padmaja, there are two, three interesting things that strike me. It's obviously the workers who have put up such posters. So obviously the Congress workers believe, this is what it reflects, that this is indeed the way to go. And the BJP should consider it their success, that the Congress now presents Congress workers now present Rahul Gandhi in the manner in which Narendra Modi has been presented, most notably in Varanasi, where he was presented as the avatar of Lord Shiva, and repeatedly, and Gaurav would know that. So I was vaguely amused when he said he is communalizing the election by going around presenting himself as avatars of various gods. The BJP began this. So the Congress is indeed playing the field, the manner of campaigns are being set for the by the Bharatiya Janata Party. The Congress does believe, obviously, from that it has to reclaim a certain Hindu identity. About the development of Uttar Pradesh, and my family village is not far from Amethi, it's in Raebareli district. All over, you will go the Chief Minister's constituency. Gorakhpur is terribly in need of development, as is Amethi, as is Raebareli. These parts are extremely backward. We are not talking about not Gujarat. In these parts of Uttar Pradesh, there will always be a scope for improvement. I mean, the standards in healthcare, education,
Gaurav wants to respond, and congratulations, Gaurav Bhatia, for the BJP acting as image makeover advisor to Rahul Gandhi.
And also,
you succeeded.
We must also remember, Padmaja, that assembly segments in Amethi are really not held by the Congress.
An admission also. The admission is this, that Raebareli and Amethi have not seen development, even though UPA was in power for 10 years and these have been Congress bastions. Things are improving there because of the BJP government at the center and the state. Second, see, Chunavi Hindus will never get votes from the Hindus. And why am I saying this? The BJP has believed in Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. But in Gujarat, Rahul Gandhi shows his Janeu, the sacred thread. But in Karnataka, because they want the minority vote bank, they say Hindu terror. Hindu terror is a term that has been coined in Congress headquarters. Terror has no religion. Terror has no color.
Can I reply?
And therefore, you have heard the sentiments of every Hindu.
Sabha.
Yeah, I must. I hope. Padmaja, let me say one thing to Gaurav. Gaurav, not far. I think it is your MLA from Balia, an elected lawmaker. Gaurav, an elected lawmaker of the Bharatiya Janata Party from Balia, who has been reported as saying that once India becomes a Hindu Rashtra, then all the minorities who do not embrace Hindu way of life should pack up and leave. So how is that Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas? These are elected representatives of your party from the great state of Uttar Pradesh, which is my home state. So kindly tell me that, how can you call it Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas?
Let me answer that. As the spokesperson of the BJP, I would only voice the ideology of the BJP, and we do not agree with such statements made by any MLA or leader. Minorities are an integral part of India. Their contributions are equal as to those of the majority, and therefore I said I will go by the words of Shri Narendra Modi ji, who has always maintained Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. But you should also question Rahul Gandhi or senior party leaders like Sonia Gandhi calling names to Mr. Modi. That is objectionable. Imran Masood saying boti boti kar denge and he being promoted as the vice president of UP Congress. That is objectionable. So please, Rahul Gandhi needs to maintain some decorum in Indian politics. That's our point.
Sanjay Jha.
Yeah, I think it's rather rich for the BJP to comment on decorum in Indian politics after Prime Minister Narendra Modi makes accusations of the most reprehensible kind against Dr. Manmohan Singh, the former Vice Minister Mr. Hamid Ansari, the former Army Chief Mr. Deepak Pakkulu, almost alleging that they are anti-national, they are seditious, they are treacherous. I can give you 10
what are we examples about, and it is not justified.
I think the larger
when
point,
Mr. Rahul Gandhi
I just want to ask
the Chinese
one
envoy, but denies it, and then media
Padmaja, I want, Gaurav, just 5 seconds.
So Gaurav, just 5 seconds. Not coming out
can you just give me 5 seconds to finish my statement?
The Chinese envoy. That's the
1 minute.
Please,
fair enough. I heard you. I
think, you know, this politics.
I heard you. Padmaja, there's one point I wish to make.
If you want
now,
to
Gaurav,
discuss
do not try and bludgeon other
we
people
will not
when they
go
are
off on a
talking.
tangent.
It's bad
Everyone
manners.
agrees to that.
It's bad
Sanjay
manners.
Jha,
You must
respond
listen
to the question that you are someone who initially said
Padmaja,
that we are
very
the
quickly.
secular party. Now you have latched on to a template which the BJP first made, and you think this is going to get you dividends.
Padmaja, let me tell you two things here. One, the Congress party is an unambiguously a secular party. We have been like this from the beginning, will always be the same. Point number two, who has appointed the RSS and BJP to be the custodians of my great religion of Hinduism? These are the self-appointed guardians of Hinduism. They are nothing but political mobilizers of votes using Hindutva, a hardline agenda that is against the minorities, against the Dalits, against
I
the
would only like to give you two examples to expose your ugly face.
Who has appointed them? Let Gaurav Bhatia answer. Who has appointed you to protect my religion of Hinduism?
Against the spirit of the constitution, the Congress promised the Muslims reservation, which is not permissible under the constitution. You are dividing the country. Second, Manmohan Singh ji from the ramparts of Red Fort said that first right to the resources of the country is that of the Muslims.
You are wrong.
Do you think that this is not divisive? This is not communal? Why should you discriminate between a Hindu, a Christian, a Muslim, or a person of any other religion?
Sanjay Jha says that's factually incorrect. Very quickly a rebuttal there because I'm also running short of time. Sanjay.
Gaurav Bhatia, your party does that.
Salman Khurshid,
Padmaja, let me tell you
then
this,
cabinet minister during UP poll promised.
I think the people who are watching this show
part in
must be laughing.
It was against the spirit of the constitution.
That Gaurav Bhatia's party is calling others communal.
That is why you are silent on important national issues of gender equality like the triple talaq, Article 370. Rahul Gandhi never gets the time to tweet on those. Have a seminar, I challenge the Congress. Let's discuss these issues. Let's see where the Congress stands. Does it stand with the nation or will it worry about pandering to a particular
no
community?
Respect for secular
all right, outright
no
secular, unambiguous about that, but also at this time, just a slightly softer spot perhaps for temple visits. That's what Sanjay Jha says is the Congress, and that's what perhaps we'll only see amplified in the next few days. Unfortunately, out of time, but you've heard all the sides for the time being. Thank you very much, Gaurav Bhatia, Sanjay Jha, and Sabah Naqvi for having joined us in the People's Court. Another day of the visit of Rahul Gandhi to Amethi is left. Let's see what happens. Does he manage to impress the voters of Amethi? Quick break. India First on the other side.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.